Why are lions the king of the jungle and not any other animal? This is a common question in many people's minds, considering that the lion is not even the biggest animal in the wild. Also, it rarely lives in the jungle, but rather in the savanna and grasslands. Read on to find out. We have all heard the saying that the lion is the king of the jungle. But is he really the king? For thousands of years, lions have taken all the credit for being the strongest, bravest, and fiercest animal in the wild. And for the longest time, King Lion has dominated not only the wild but also human society. For instance, most symbols of strength and power are represented by a lion's image. Most governments even have lions representing their national emblems and coats of arms. So, what makes this cat so special? Also, considering that they don't even live in the jungle, why are lions the king of the jungle? Well, we are just about to uncover all these and find out what animal is the king of the jungle. Lion species. Lion species are currently classified into two subspecies: the African lion Panthera leo and the Asiatic lion Panthera leo persica. The African lion is found in sub-Saharan Africa. On the other hand, the Asiatic lion is restricted to India's Gir Forest National Park. These two subspecies are different in appearance. The African lion has a more robust mane and darker color, while the Asiatic lion is relatively smaller and has a light golden color. These lions live in sub-Saharan Africa in only 27 countries. They are usually the largest cats in this region since there are no tigers here. African lions have been listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List since 1996. This is because their populations have declined by more than 30% in the last 2 decades. And in the last century, their numbers have decreased by about 90%. Currently, there are only around 20,000 lions in Africa, a number that continues to decrease with time. In fact, the lion is enlisted as a critically endangered species in West Africa. The African lion has been used to symbolize strength and power in more instances than we can count. Their iconic bodies grace the covers of magazines, adorn logos of organizations, and are present in numerous paintings. Many governments have also used these lion images on their coats of arms. This is a clear indication of how respected the lion is. African lion habitat. In the past, the African lion species lived in most parts of Africa. However, due to human encroachment and habitat loss, they are now present in only a few areas. They mostly live in woodlands, savannas, scrublands, and grasslands, and they avoid dense forests and deserts. Currently, the lion is only found in 27 countries in sub-Saharan Africa, having been extinct in 26 of them. Asiatic lion. This lion subspecies lives in the Gir Forest National Park, located in Gujarat, India. They number around 400 individuals and also appear as critically endangered on the IUCN Red List. Asiatic lions are smaller than their African counterparts and have a light golden color. According to National Geographic, it's believed that these lions split from the African lion somewhere around 100,000 ago. Unfortunately, these lions almost went extinct. Due to human activities and hunting, their numbers decreased to as low as 20 in the early 1990s. Thankfully, conservation efforts have increased their population to around 400 individuals now. Asiatic lion habitat. The Asiatic lion lives in a forested area known as the Gir Forest National Park in Gujarat, India. This is the only place where they are currently found. The park covers an area of about 600 square kilometers. The lion's habitat is mostly made up of dry deciduous forests, but there are also areas of thorny scrub and grasslands. The park is open to the public from October to June. Outside of this time, it's closed due to monsoon rains. Do lions live in the jungle? You'll rarely find lions living in the jungle. And that's the reason why some people and scholars regard lions as the pretender king of the jungle. As we have said severally, lions mostly live in grasslands, savannas, and scrublands. And while there are some forests in their habitat, these aren't dense forests like the jungle. The term jungle refers to a dense forest with lots of trees and vegetation, and this type of habitat is present in tropical areas. In Africa, lions live in the savanna, which is grassland with some trees. This type of ecosystem is found in the tropical or subtropical regions of the continent. As for the Asiatic lion, their main habitat is in the Gir Forest National Park, India. And while this park has some forested areas, it's far from being a jungle. The only place where lions live in a jungle is the Kaffa Reserve. This is a forest reserve in Ethiopia, where lions and other animals live. It's the only densely forested region that's a natural habitat for lions. In fact, to confirm whether truly there are lions in the Kaffa Biosphere Reserve, an ABU mandated Bruno de Mix, an experienced lion researcher and photographer, to survey the area in 2012. During the research, lions were discovered living in a rainforest as permanent residents for the first time. So, why are lions king of the jungle when they rarely live in jungles? Let's explore this assumption. Why are lions the king of the jungle? Top reasons. There are a few reasons why lions take the king of the jungle title. Some of the main ones include: 1. Raw power. There is no doubt that lions are impressively strong. These beasts can take down almost any animal in the wild when they want. A lion weighs around 330 pounds, which is quite large. And when it charges at an animal, its speed and force are unmatched. Lions will reach top speeds of up to 50 miles per hour when pursuing prey. Also, it exerts around 650 psi-bite force and can comfortably lift around 2,300 pounds. And that's not all. A lion's paw swipe is one of the strongest, delivering a force of around 400 pounds. Now, that's quite strong. This raw strength gives lions a clear advantage over other animals in the wild. They don't have to worry about being preyed on by other predators. In fact, lions don't have natural enemies, except hyenas, which mostly prey on their cubs. 2. Fearlessness and courage. Lions do not fear any animal in the wild. While it's certainly not the largest animal, it bravely is incredible. This aspect allows the lion to hunt almost every animal in its habitat. It can hunt small prey like gazelles, average ones like zebras and wildebeests, or even larger ones like buffaloes and giraffes. Generally, lions hunt in groups known as the pride. The pride is usually made up of around 15 lions, though there can be more or fewer. The hunting squad mainly comprises female lions/lionesses, who are like the pride's breadwinners. The size and strength of the lion give it a clear upper hand over most prey it goes after. And since these animals hunt as a group, they become even more fearless. 3. Leadership and social structure. Unlike many other animals, lions are pretty social animals. They can live in pride of up to 30 individuals. But within the pride, there is a clear social hierarchy, with one dominant lion as the king of the pride. This leadership and social structure give lions an edge over other animals. It ensures that the group works together to take down prey and survive in the wild. The male lion maintains order and offers security for the pride. While the females perfect their hunting skills, the male lags behind. It acts as the source of protection for the group, ensuring the pride's continuity. The alpha male will fight any male that tries to take over his pride. And if a new male does manage to take over, he will kill all the cubs in the pride. This allows him to mate with the females and produce his own cubs. Infant killings are quite common with several other animals. It is among the cruelest acts against other animals. However, lions will always try to create a new generation to maintain their bloodlines. 4. The mighty roar. A lion's roar is the loudest among all the cats. It's pretty loud, such that it can reach up to 114 decibels. When a lion roars, you can hear the roar even if you are 5 miles away. This is one aspect that helps it instill fear in other animals. The lion's roar is that loud because it has a unique larynx and hyoid apparatus. This allows the animal to make a much louder sound than other animals. The roar can also help it communicate with other lions over long distances. That way, if a group of lions is hunting and one of the members gets lost, The other lions can follow the sound of its roar to find it. Such a roar can make a human go deaf if the lion roars near your ears. 5. They are feared. Lions are among the most feared animals in the wild. And, being an apex predator, this means that it usually has no natural enemies. In other words, no animal hunts lions. The only predator that dares to joke with lions is the hyena. And this is because hyenas also hunt in big groups of around 20 individuals. Hyenas will kill and eat lion cubs if they come across them. Also, they will sometimes snatch prey from lions, which usually results in deadly fights. However, they can only do so if they outnumber the lions. This fear factor gives lions an edge over other animals in the wild, and it ensures that they have less competition for food. King of the jungle stereotype. The lion's king of the jungle title has been there for ages. Even ancient kings and rulers were often compared to lions for their bravery, strength, and power. This notion made the lion's symbol become popular in heraldry, coats of arms, and even flags. Currently, the lion is considered the national animal of several countries like Albania, Belgium, Bulgaria, England, and Singapore. Generally, a lion symbolizes strength, courage, nobility, bravery, and state lines. In traditional and religious writings such as the Bible, a lion appears with quite a regal status. For instance, the Lion of Judah is a popular phrase in Judaism and Christianity. The symbol of this revered beast is even present in Jerusalem's coats of arms as a sign of strength and royalty. The fact that lions appear as brave in so many traditional writing, publications, movies, and folklore has contributed to this Lion King title. And while they might not actually live in the jungle, not many animals can compare to their might and power. This way, when anyone thinks of an animal figure to represent the traits mentioned above, a lion always comes to mind.